Kazakhstan. What do we know about it? The Republic of Kazakhstan is located at the juncture of two continents, Europe and Asia. It is the 9th largest country in the world. All of the European Union countries could easily be located onto its territory. Kazakhstan borders the Russian Federation, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and China. The border between Kazakhstan and Russia is the longest administrative land border in the world. The population of the Republic of Kazakhstan is over 15 million people. There are more than 130 ethnic groups that live within the Republic of Kazakhstan. The official language is Kazakh, and Russian is the language of interethnic communication. The national currency is tenge. The history and culture of Kazakhstan dates back many millenniums. There are numerous rock paintings from the Bronze Age, burial mounds, ancient towns and mausoleums. Trading caravans ran along the Great Silk Route. Cultural achievements of different nations, as well as crafts and spiritual values, were spread. Monuments of the material and spiritual culture of Kazakhstan are exhibited in the state, historical and ethnographic museums. The Kazakhs' traditional hospitality, their tolerance to other cultures and faiths, have led to the rise of the Kazakhstani phenomenon. There are over 100 nationalities and over 40 confessions living in peace and harmony. Today, Kazakhstan is a unitary state with the presidential form of governing. On the 4th of December 2005, Nursultan Nazarbayev, the first president of Kazakhstan, was re-elected as head of the state. The Republic of Kazakhstan gained independence on the 16th of December 1991. The supreme legislative body of the country is the Parliament of Kazakhstan, consisting of two chambers, the Senate and the Majlis, acting on a permanent basis. The national symbols reflect colors of the blue sky and gold sun. The central element of the national coat of arms is the shundrak, the opening in the roof of the yurta. There is an ornamental design of a gold sun and a soaring eagle on the national flag, the ensign, the country's symbols of freedom and independence. Having gained its sovereignty, Kazakhstan was in need of a new capital. The choice was the city of Astana, situated in the geographical center of Eurasia. The transfer of the Republic's capital to Astana stimulated the economic rise in the central, northern and eastern regions, allowing a balanced economic state to develop. The Republic ranks 6th in the world for natural resource reserves. In its depths, there are almost all the elements of the Dmitry Mendeleev periodic table. According to scientists who explored Kazakhstan's reserves, there is an estimated $10 trillion US worth of unextracted resource. Kazakhstan is the largest fuel and energy region. Today, the Republic does not only provide industry and power engineering with fuel, but is capable of exporting mass volumes of energy resources. In line with the state program on the development of the atomic industry, the Republic manufactures fuel for atomic power stations. Kazakhstan has equal to 6% of the world's iron ore, making it the 8th largest reserve. The ferrous metallurgy of the country produces over 12.5% of the total Republican industrial output volume. In Kazakhstan, there are large deposits of chromite ores, with ferroalloy factories functioning in the Republic. The specific amount of non-ferrous metallurgy in the total volume of industrial output exceeds 12%. At the unique enterprises, according to their feasible characteristics, are copper, lead, titan, magnesium, rare and rare earth metals, rolled metal on the basis of copper, lead and other metals. The level of production means the Republic is one of the largest producers and exporters of purified copper in the world. Kazakhstan comes third among new independent states as a producer of gold extraction and production. This is increasing year on year. Over 170 gold-bearing deposits are registered in the country. In 2007, Kazakhstan plans to build a factory for the production of metallic aluminium. The machine-building factories of the Republic are where the equipment for the mining, oil and gas branches are to be manufactured. The development of oil and gas in Kazakhstan helps its successful integration into the world economy. Now there are over 300 oil, condensate and gas deposits, as well as 3 oil processing plants that are functioning in the Republic. The increased volumes of oil deliveries and a considerable growth in general freight flow running through the Republic demanded the establishment of an effective transport infrastructure. Today, through the international corridors of Kazakhstan, about 10 million tons of freight a year are transported. The railways, carrying the majority of the freight, and rail passengers are the core of the transport system in Kazakhstan. The international airports of the country serve many of the world's passenger and air freight companies. There is a total of 88,000 kilometers of road in Kazakhstan. 8% of the total volume of Kazakhstan's industrial output is in the production of machinery. Kazakhstan is the largest producer of grain in Central Asia. The Republic ranks third in the world export of flour, but in relation to the share of export per capita, Kazakhstan is the world leader. Within the food industry, new technologies are being developed. The assortment is widening, with quality standards increasing. Kazakhstan was famed for its developed animal husbandry, thanks to the presence of vast natural feeding grounds. When independence was declared and the national currency tenge named, the Republic of Kazakhstan gained sovereignty in the financial world. Today, the banking system of Kazakhstan is regarded as the most developed of the post-Soviet countries. Housing estates, trading and cultural centers, and modern office buildings of international standard are very quickly being built. Currently in Kazakhstan, there is a developed information market, protected by national legislation. 80% of Kazakhstani mass media are non-governmental. Newspapers and magazines are issued, TV and radio is broadcasted in Kazakh, Russian and 11 other languages. This is an extract from a speech made by Nursultan Nazarbayev, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, on the strategy of Kazakhstan joining the 50 most competitive countries of the world. A just, modern, competitive and transparent market economy, not only limited by the framework of our raw materials sector, can be the foundation of a prosperous and dynamically developing society. This economy, based on respect, protection of privacy and contract relations, initiative and enterprise of all the members of society. Kazakhstan offers the world many talented people, folk storytellers and akins, bards, poets and writers, musicians and artists. The development of spiritual and educational programs, preservation and effective use of cultural values within the country is the goal of the Cultural Heritage State Program. Over 80 years ago, there appeared the first drama theatres in Kazakhstan. Within their repertoire are plays by Kazakhstani playwrights, as well as Russian and West European classics and musical performances. The education program plays a significant role in the setting up of the Kazakhstani community. Republican science occupies a high position in world ratings. Kazakhstani sportsmen play a big part in the Olympic Games, and within the last decade they have won 35 medals, 9 of them gold. The National Olympic Committee bid to hold the Winter Olympic Games in Almaty, Kazakhstan, known for its unique climatic conditions. Kazakhstan is a country of wonderful and diverse nature, consisting of forest steppes, deserts, as well as high-altitude meadows and forests. Within the 1,800 kilometers separating the southern border of Kazakhstan from the northern one, the landscape changes remarkably. There are over 6,000 types of plants. 600 are indigenous to Kazakhstan. The wildlife, fauna of Kazakhstan is diverse, with mammals, reptiles, amphibians, fishes, and about 500 different kinds of birds. To preserve the unique landscape and the rare kinds of animal and plants in Kazakhstan, there were created national parks, preserves, and reserves. Meadow is the largest high-altitude skating rink, 1,700 meters above sea level. A mild and still climate and ice from the purest spring water make Meadow one of the best skating rinks in the world. The Chimbalak Mountain Skiing Center, located near Almaty, is already favored as a place to train by some of the world's greatest skiers and winter sports stars. The skiing center traditionally holds international competitions in slalom. The unforgettable beauty of the landscape, great snow and comfortable hotels make the Chimbalak Mountain Skiing Resort a great tourist attraction. Modern inns in the largest cities of Kazakhstan correspond to the world standards of the hotel business. Large trading entertainment complexes, incorporating international standard cinemas, sports facilities and supermarkets, have been built in the Republic. The unique nature of Kazakhstan, historic monuments, a well-developed transport and tourist infrastructure, and the traditional hospitality of local residents are all factors which will help Kazakhstan become one of the centers of world tourism. Located in the center of Eurasia, the Republic of Kazakhstan is on the crossroads of transport arteries, social, economic and cultural ties between West and East, South and North, between Europe and Asia. At different stages in the history of this land, there emerged and formed an original culture. The modern Kazakhstan has become its successor. Within the years of its independence, the Republic has become one of the world leaders in rates of growth and economic development. Friendship of nations, fraternity of people, peaceful coexistence of confessions, political and interethnic stability in the multinational Republic of Kazakhstan is the pride of the state. Homeland, home, taste of bread familiar from green years, hospitality and generosity, the past and the future. These are the wealth of the country. Kazakhstan forevermore.